in the drip, yo, they call me the rain cloud. Like I'm about to dance in the power wow, the grand entrance. So dope, I got the dog sniffing. Smoke louder than that jet engine. I don't walk, I just slide with a left band. I'm a lover, not a fighter, leave that to the henchmen.
Channel 7 presents, live from downtown Detroit, the 2025 Red Carpet Charity Preview.
What a night in the Motor City. We're talking fashion, we're talking horsepower, and we are talking electric. Channel 7 is proud to be the official broadcast partner of tonight's Red Carpet Charity Preview. Good evening to you. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Now, it is great to have you all with us tonight. And Carolyn, you are looking absolutely fabulous.
Thank you, sir.
And of course, I'm so excited to be standing next to you for our charity preview and the auto show kickoff once again in January.
In January, a little snow, but that's okay. We'll get through it, and you look mighty handsome, my sir.
Thank you.
With your tux and your little brooch there. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, it is a night where the red carpet is rolled out for the who's who of the auto industry, and where millions of dollars are raised to support children and families right here in our community. And Mike, that's the most important part.
Absolutely the most important part. But for now, let's take a ride around the show floor, shall we? We'll start with Keenan and Alicia on the red carpet. How's it looking from over there, you guys?
Oh, it is looking fantastic. Look at the crowd here.
Woo, are you ready to party?
Yeah, you guys got some energy, right?
Yes.
It is all about the fashion, and all across the showroom floor, folks are bringing it. And speaking of bringing it, look at Alicia.
Wow. I feel pretty. I feel so pretty.
There you go.
I do. I'm so excited about this dress. This is from Unique Lady Bridal and Prom in Southfield. Renna, I see you. She's the owner, and you are looking fabulous as well.
Absolutely. A whole lot going on here. We'll be taking a look at some of the hottest fashions all night long. Glenda, how are things looking over there?
Oh, Keenan, Alicia, good evening to you. So many beautiful people and beautiful vehicles on this showroom floor, but can someone put us in the running for best couple? This is ZR1 here, and he's going to be my date for the evening, but so excited to spend this time in the charity preview right in the middle of all General Motors has to offer. What do you see where you are, partner?
Glenda, the energy is electric here, and so are so many of these impressive vehicles. This is the Cadillac Optic I've been enjoying, checking out, and then look behind us. More people enjoying this Cadillac Escalade. You see the trunk in the front. There's more electric power. We're going to be checking out Camp Jeep and the EV test track coming up. So much to see here and enjoy. Mike, Carolyn, over to you.
Red, white, and yellow. Love the vehicles for sure already. I think there are 500 on the showroom floor. You know, the Motor City is in the spotlight and is already making major headlines for the 2025 Detroit Auto Show because there is so much to explore this year.
There sure is. Take a look at some of the rides that you won't want to miss.
Tonight, we are going to let you ride shotgun on the Powering Michigan EV experience.
Buzz down the acceleration lane of the Detroit Grand Prix track straight away.
We'll go off-roading at Camp Jeep, where an extreme obstacle course will be conquered.
And roll through Ford's Built Wild experience. Feel the Tilt Ridge, rumble through the rock crawl, and climb Bronco Mountain.
Be stunned with all the horsepower on the show floor with the 2025 Corvette ZR1 turning heads.
Get a sneak peek of the new high-performance Mustang RTR.
Get up close to Hollywood movie cars. Dream about the ultra-luxury vehicles on display.
And even get hands-on with STEM activities with the Michigan Science Center.
Buckle up for the wild ride at the 2025 Detroit Auto Show. Now, if that's not going to bring you down here, I don't know what will. You know, Ford Motor Company made quite a splash with news about the amazing Mustang last night, one of my favorite cars. CEO Jim Farley joining us right now. First, can we just say thanks for hosting us right here at the Ford stand?
Sure, it's nice to be back here after all these years with the excitement of the motor show and for charity preview, all the kids' charities, how important it is for our community.
Absolutely. More than $125 million over the last 25 years.
Incredible, incredible.
Now, we saw a bit of the Mustang RTR last night. What makes this performance vehicle ready to rock?
Yeah, we love Vaughn. He's been the drifting champion more than any other person. We really wanted to kind of change the image of Mustang to be a little bit different. Many years ago, we came out with the EcoBoost 4-cylinder, and he's come up with a new performance version, like the GT we're all used to. He's kind of redefining performance for a whole new generation of young people, and that's what that car's all about.
Absolutely. So what does the lineup for Ford look like for 2025? We're in a brand new year.
Yeah, well, a lot of exciting things. We have the new Expedition and Navigator, Nautilus and Navigator coming out for Lincoln, so that's a big deal. And we have pretty much an all-new lineup. Ranger just won, I think it's the 5th time we won Truck of the Year, so that's relatively new. The F-150's new. We have a whole new lineup. Bronco, a lot of new variations of Mustang. I think really what makes us different, I like to say, we don't make shampoo. We don't want to make boring cars. We want to make unique vehicles. If we're going to be electric, let's make electric Mustang. That's right. Not a generic, two-row crossover. People love their trucks. We do really well in pro for our professionals. So our lineup is more and more becoming emotional derivatives, like the new Maverick Lobo, which is actually the name of the F-150 in Mexico is called the Lobo.
Oh.
And we have a street truck for high speed, really fun to drive for our most affordable vehicle, the Maverick that starts under $30,000. That's our spirit.
Yes.
Now we know that you're also.
For sure.
Oh, absolutely. We know you're a history buff.
Yes.
What kind of items from the Ford archive have inspired you?
I think probably the most meaningful to me is my grandfather's employee badge. He was number 800, employee 389. He joined in 1913, and I have his badge.
Yeah.
And that's a humble reminder because he was a factory worker. Of my job to make good decisions for all of our employees and our plants and all the people that depend on Ford, all the communities. I think that I love the Ferrari contract where Mr. Ferrari rejected Ford's offer to buy Ferrari. I have that in my office. I have the approval letter from Lee Iacocca when we approved the Bronco and the original Mustang in the same meeting.
Oh, wow.
So I have a lot of cool stuff like that kind of keeps us grounded.
Cool stuff indeed. Sounds like quite the legacy, and I'm so glad you have it to look back on and remember. Jim, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you so much for everything you're doing and putting a big shine on Detroit and Ford, America's car company, and of course the city of Detroit. We're really having a moment.
That's right. All of it so well deserved. Thanks so much. Really appreciate you. Now, earlier tonight, our own Carolyn Clifford and Glenda Lewis were MCs of the ribbon cutting ceremony.
It was certainly an honor to introduce members of the Detroit Auto Dealers Association, along with dignitaries and auto executives. And tonight's efforts, of course, are geared toward helping nonprofits right in our own community, making such a difference.
Such a difference. Now, since 1976, this event has raised $125 million for children's charities.
And we're going to raise more tonight, so that deserves a big
Absolutely.
round of applause from us. Now, Glenda is joining us now. Glenda, it was fantastic to be with you on that stage for the official ribbon cutting for the first time this year. Oh my goodness, it looks like you've traded in your last partner and you got a new one behind you, Glenda.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to trade them in sometimes, Carolyn. But you look absolutely beautiful. And yes, what a delight to stand there, watch the passing of a torch to a new generation of the auto show, and of course, hear about all the charities that are going to benefit from the millions of dollars that are pumped into southeastern Michigan. Let's take a look at how this help matters.
Detroit PAL's mission is helping youth find their greatness. We do it in partnership with the Detroit Police Department and community volunteers. So, for us as an organization, we're kids first. So everything we do is focused on how do we uplift kids in the city of Detroit and beyond to be able to fulfill a tremendous future.
So the Children's Center, we have been around since 1929, and our mission is to help children and families shape their own future. So we provide behavioral health services, child welfare services, and child well-being services for the entire family.
So University of Michigan Health CS Mott Children's Hospital is very proud to be the #1 children's hospital in the state for 18 years in a row. And what's behind that is really the physicians and the nurses and our security officers and our dietary technicians, and everyone on the care team shows up every single day to make sure that kids in our state have the best care possible.
So the Children's Foundation is a Detroit-based nonprofit organization that focuses every day on improving the physical and mental health of kids across our state of Michigan. We work with donors who really want to make an impact on the lives of kids, and we make investments out in the community into programs and into initiatives that are improving the physical and mental health of kids.
So the mission of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Southeastern Michigan is to ensure that our youth leave the club being career, startup, and homeowner ready. That's a really succinct way of saying that we focus on economic mobility for the youth and families that we serve, and all of the programs that we run are designed to build capital in our youth necessary for being economically mobile.
To be a charity preview partner is a tremendous honor.
The funds raised from the charity preview event will truly go back to supporting the best program model and our mission and our services.
The auto show not only represents everything that Detroit is about, but also the generosity of this community that they show every year through their support of the charity preview.
Generosity and supporting our own, really our one pride, if I may. That's how we show up and show out for each other. Thank you to everybody who donated. And a little later, we're going to see more about how this helps the Detroit Auto Dealers Association, another great charity benefiting from this night. Goodbye. I'll see you. I'm going to take a little cruise. Back to you, Carolyn and Mike.
All right. Glenda, the driver's seat looks like a perfect place for you to be. And we are just getting started.
That is a pretty sweet ride there, that cherry ride for sure. Up next, we are rolling out the red carpet for the hottest fashions of the evening.
I'm at the top, never gonna stop.
Turn around so I can see that.
Wow, look at that. So many fashions. Welcome back to the Red Carpet Charity Preview, where Detroit is certainly dazzling. We just made the list for the top 50 places in the world to visit. So we have a lot to brag about tonight.
We've known the secret for so long. Well, Glenda Lewis is in the General Motors area where the cars are the stars tonight. Hey, Glenda.
Hey Mike, hey Carolyn, and I'm with the guy who holds the secret, Chief Economic Development Officer Dave Masserone. Dave, General Motors is shining tonight.
Oh, it really is, and I'm so excited to be in front of the Corvette ZR1. 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. It is really an incredible product, and I appreciate you taking the time to color coordinate with our car tonight.
Why, thank you. We all knew what we were doing tonight.
Exactly.
We got the assignment.
Exactly. It's really great to see all the people out supporting the charities and looking their best and enjoying these incredible products.
And we're watching this new headquarters take shape with its footprint here. Talk about how important it is to be in the city.
This is our home. It's built into our DNA. We have been in 4 different locations, all in Detroit, and we couldn't be more excited this time next year. It will be the nerve center of our company, 4 floors, beautiful building. Mr. Gilwood did an incredible job building it, and we couldn't be more excited to stay in Detroit and continue to contribute to the city and let the city continue to contribute to these amazing products.
Any shining star out here on the floor tonight?
You know, I love the part about the car show where people get to see our concept cars. And the Opulent Velocity is the first time it's been publicly displayed, really shows the design language of what Cadillac's going to be in the future. And I hope the public can come down and experience that and see where we think we're going in the future.
Well, any road will get you there in one of these.
100%. This is the best product portfolio of our lives, and we just really hope people across the city come down, have fun, and get to see and feel how great these products are.
All right, Dave, thank you for taking a moment to talk to us.
All right, Glenda, thank you so much. Now, you are looking at Ford's Build Wild experience. You can take a ride over Bronco Mountain and roll through 2 all-new obstacles along the way.
A lot of fun there for sure. But guess what? We are here with the man behind all the excitement at Ford Motor Company. He is, of course, Executive Chair Bill Ford Jr. Thank you so much for joining us, Bill, as always.
Well, it's great to be here again. Thank you.
Now, Bill, definitely a huge milestone this year was Michigan Central. What are you most proud of when it comes to that project?
You know what I love, I think, most about that is just watching everybody smile when they're in there. I mean, it's at all ages, too. I think, my age and older, you get people in there who start to tear up because they remember taking the trains.
Oh, yeah.
But you get young people who their whole life it's been nothing but an eyesore, and then they walk in and see it, and they love it, too. So, yeah, and, it was all blue the other night when we were hosting the Vikings. It was just so cool to drive by and see it all done in Lions colors, and so I think it'll be a really important part of our city for many years to come.
Certainly a beacon of Detroit at this point. Giving back is so important to you and your wife, Lisa. Tell us about the Michigan Central Station Children's Endowment, which is important as well.
Yeah, so one of the things we wanted to do when we opened Michigan Central is do something for the kids of Detroit. So we decided we were going to raise $10 million and give it to 10 different children's charities. Well, we raised almost 20, which is great. I mean, this community is amazing. People give back like I've never seen anywhere else. And it's interesting. We have people who moved here from other communities, and they said where they came from is nothing like Detroit. Everybody here wants to pitch in, help our community. It's great.
And you're leading the way for sure.
And we know how special it really is. Now, you would know better than anybody. What is the current state of the auto industry?
Well, we're in transition for sure. In a lot of ways, technology is changing dramatically. Not just electric vehicles, but also all the technology that's going into the vehicle. We have a new president who has, different ideas in terms of trade and emissions. So, it's really important that we stay flexible and that we, kind of can go whichever way things break. And I think we can. I mean, we position ourselves to do just that. So I feel pretty good about where everything's headed.
Well, Bill, we got to say thank you. I know you said Jared Goff was down here last night, and we got to say go Lions!
Go Lions!
They're going to go all the way.
It's been great.
Yeah,
it's been really, awesome. Really fun. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's head over to the red carpet to check out some gorgeous gowns and some dapper tuxes. Like Mike here with that's me.
That is you with your Tom Ford bow tie and your brooch. Yes, indeed, looking mighty handsome. Alicia, Keenan.
Let's get...
Absolutely.
I love
you guys
that.
are rocking it.
You brought it. You did.
No doubt. In fact, something, it's a new year, and that means new fashion trends are on display, and they are certainly just killing it here on the red carpet.
And so we are so excited to have our fashion expert back with us, Mariana Caros. You look amazing as well. Tell us about your look.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, this is vintage. I bought it in Puerto Rico when I was 16. Stop
wow.
it.
If I could wear something that I wore when I was 16, oh my goodness, it's incredible. Let's talk about what are the trends you're seeing tonight.
Well, I have to tell you, in January it kicks off the Hollywood award shows, and it's a great indicator for what the trends are in evening gowns. So the Golden Globes, our dominant trend was strapless.
Demi Moore, oh my goodness, Zendaya.
My favorite dresses. Yeah. And I'll tell you, Detroit did not disappoint.
I know.
As we walked through the show, we came up with beautiful gowns, all representing this dominant strapless trend. We'll see that it comes in so many different colors. You also see different necklines that are strapless. You see a sweetheart neckline. You see a deep V, as in the red.
And Jane.
Yes, and then you see also so many beaded looks and bright, beautiful colors. So I think that this was just a great representation of that strong trend of being strapless.
And it's just a wonderful way to show that one kind of dress can be done in so many different ways with so many stunning women here. You guys are absolutely fantastic.
Bravo. Yes. Nicely done. Looking dazzling. Back to our dazzling duo at the main stage, Mike and Carolyn.
Also on trend, Carolyn, strapless, Mike with the brooch. We see you guys.
Listen, look at Carolyn. Just take it in. Take it in. That's what it's all about tonight. Now up next, we ride shotgun with Simon Shaykhet as he hops on the Powering Michigan EV experience. See what happens during this electric ride.
Looking good.
Now, there are so many interactive things to do at the Detroit Auto Show. Kids of all ages will enjoy the hands-on activities from the Michigan Science Center.
Which is really cool. You know, so wonderful to see young people get excited about what's new in the auto industry. And if you want to learn about the power and excitement of an EV, the all-electric avenue is the place for you to be and to see.
Simon Shaykhet is joining us now. Simon, how's it going out there?
Hey guys, we are riding with Rivian in the EV experiential track here at the Auto Show. I'm here with Michael Farah, who is a representative of Rivian, and we're talking about some pretty exciting technology. We can just get rolling and start talking about it.
100%.
Tell us about this vehicle.
This is the 2025 Rivian R1S. We're here at the EV Experience Test Track. We'll pull you up here. This is our all-new tri-motor, 850 horsepower, over 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Really awesome off-road, even better on-road as we drive around here. Designed in Michigan, built in Normal, Illinois. We're super excited to be here at the Detroit Auto Show, so come on down and check it out.
And visitors to the show this year, they're getting a pretty elaborate track here. What are we seeing, and what are you going to be able to show people when they come on down?
For sure. The point is to get people, get people into the car, to experience the EVs, to understand what EVs are like, to drive them, to sit in the passenger seat as you are, to sit in the driver's seat, go through the test track, and just get a feeling. This might be their first time in an EV, their first time in a Rivian, or all the other brands that are here. So get them to experience the cars and see what's great about driving an EV.
And this is cutting-edge technology. You may not necessarily know this is an electric vehicle going down the road. Tell us about this technology and what's so unique about it.
100%. What we call is a software-defined vehicles, that over time your vehicle gets better. We can add features via over-the-air updates. The driving dynamics can get better. We can add more range, unlock more range from the battery. So over time, it's a very large computer on wheels, but one that's very capable. It's super powerful. As we're in this SUV, you can carry up to 7 passengers, all their gear, go off-roading, drive through the snow, which is coming to us later today in Michigan, as well as driving on the roads on the highway.
And last but not least, there's a Michigan connection to this company. Tell us what that is.
100%. These vehicles were designed in Plymouth, Michigan. When we first came to market, we still have an engineering and development center over in Plymouth. Kind of our headquarters are now in California, but our home and our heart is still in Michigan.
Yeah, Michael, thank you so much for an awesome ride. We're enjoying, very comfortable, very sporty, and a lot of great technology for you to come and check out. We'll send it back to you.
Simon, you're giving us so many good ideas for things to do after this. Now, in addition to the charity beneficiaries that we told you about tonight, proceeds from the event also help the DADA Charitable Foundation Fund do even more good across our communities.
They do indeed. Every year we raise millions of dollars for charities. You know that. Our own Alexandra Bahu tells us more about the local impact of all that money being raised. Alexandra?
That's right, Mike and Carolyn. So the fund actually distributes grants ranging from $10,000 to $50,000 throughout the year to even more charities. So I stopped by Gigi's Playhouse Detroit to really show the impact those grants can have. Take a look.
Communities make us feel heard. They make us feel seen, and most importantly, they lift us up. Here, nestled in the middle of a shopping center in Southfield, is Gigi's Playhouse Detroit, a space where individuals with Down syndrome and their families can learn, play, and grow.
We are the only brick and mortar place in the entire state of Michigan that offers free programs for people with Down syndrome.
This playhouse opened in 2019, and it has continued growing its programs, from art and dance to cooking to math, all for a community that's ready to shine, and does.
Our friends with Down syndrome are busting glass ceilings all the time.
Rose Bousquet first discovered Gigi's community after giving birth to her beautiful baby girl, Mavis.
The community was so warm and so gracious.
They started attending fitness and wellness classes together with other families.
We worked with physical therapists that came in on the weekends and helped slowly build those muscles.
And a grant from the Detroit Auto Dealers Association Charitable Foundation Fund was instrumental in making the now beloved program possible.
And we've got so many families in through the door that are still with us today because they signed up for that program back then.
Just a few years later, another grant from the DADA even helped Gigi's kickstart their language program.
We have a lot of families who come just for speech therapy, and they're not able to get it elsewhere. To have that support from the Detroit Auto Dealers Association was paramount.
So much of the good that Gigi's does, powered by grants, donations, and dedicated volunteers. Just like Rose, who after becoming part of the Gigi's community, decided she wanted to also help fuel its success.
I want this to thrive, so then Mavis thrives, so that her friends thrive, so that the community thrives. I feel like everybody that has come through this door, that has met someone with Down syndrome, that it has changed their world, their life for the better. Do you want to come eat?
Ooh, ketchup and mustard, it's a must. And the DADA tells me that that fund has been able to give out more than $7 million to even more charities since 1999. So Mike and Carolyn, really just another gift from tonight that keeps on giving. Back to you.
Just keeps on giving, Alex. Just remarkable. And you know, all of us at Channel 7 want you to know there are ways you can help our community as well.
That's right. So many. Vice President and General Manager of WXYZ and WMYD, Mike Murray, joins us now. So, Mike, why are all these charitable efforts so important?
You know, it's at the core of our mission, right? It's what we are so proud of at Channel 7, giving back to this community, and more importantly, being able to shine a light on the incredible work that's being done to these charities, for these community members. And really, for us to be able to do that, hopefully it inspires people to open up their hearts and wallets to help advance the great causes. Because this night, it's so much bigger than the auto industry, so much bigger than the business impact. It's incredible that this evening has cumulatively raised over $125 million. The money stays in our city, and it's going to keep on growing.
Now, speaking of inspiring people, tell us, how does the public help out as well?
Well, for this year and the first time ever, we are so excited to be able to help promote with the dealers. For anybody coming to the show starting tomorrow, if they would bring a new scarf, glove, coat for a young child, just something that can make a difference, and everything collected through the next 10 days will be donated to the children in the Detroit Community Schools and stay right here in our community.
Beautiful.
So
Mike.
It really is fabulous.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You look handsome
It's a
tonight
great
as well.
night for Detroit.
Thanks so much,
Thank
Mike.
you so much.
Up next, Simon Shaykhet takes us inside the very popular Camp Jeep.
It's a ride you don't want to miss. We're back in just a moment.
I was made for this. I'm a living legend, bring truth to the myth. I'm 00 slick, they shake and I sip. I pull up in the drip, yo, they call me the rain cloud. Like
If you ever wanted to take a ride in a trail-ready Jeep Wrangler, Gladiator, or Cherokee, then here is your chance to jump in the front seat.
Simon Shaykhet is having all the fun tonight in Camp Jeep, where you can look, touch, and feel the ride. Hey, Simon.
Hey guys, we're having fun at Camp Jeep, riding with Bob Broderdorf, the head of Jeep North America, and we're going to get going now. This is an exceptional Wrangler, and you can see we've got the top open. We're learning about this technology. Tell us what visitors to the show this year can expect.
Well, I think the first thing they're going to expect is an unbelievable Camp Jeep that has several new ride experiences, as well as a hill that they can ascend inside the show that takes them as high as 26 feet into the air.
Wow. And we can kind of feel the angle here right now. Tell us about some of the other vehicles here as well. I know the Wagoneer S is something you guys are very excited about.
Yeah, the Wagoneer S is the first time that we're going to be able to showcase this car here, our first new fully electric BEV, a 600 horsepower, 3.4 0 to 60 time that also offers off-road capability and 300 miles of range.
Yeah, and here in Michigan, we get all kinds of weather. We know there could be some snow today. What are you most proud of that you're bringing here for people? These are obviously year-round vehicles that people can enjoy.
Yeah, there's no question. I think Jeeps are clearly capable of unbelievable drive capability and can go anywhere and do anything. And being here at the show in an environment like Detroit, at an iconic show, even when we're expecting a snowstorm, can get everybody here tonight.
Okay, very good. And you've been with the company for quite a while. Just tell us about what people can really expect when they come here. We see a lot of different vehicles laid out. This track is very impressive, but just anything else you might want to share with folks as they make the trip down this year?
Yeah, I think the array of products that the Stellantis and all of our brands are going to offer, everything from really Dodge and Ram and what we showcase here at Jeep, an entire venue of different products and different segments that customers can touch and feel and really enjoy and be excited about the city of Detroit and what we do here, delivering an unbelievable experience in the auto industry.
Yeah, and so many of the vehicles are made in America. There's so much pride in the Jeep brand, such an iconic brand. Thank you so much for taking us around. And, you know, how does it, you got to be pretty excited just to be able to show all of this off to people.
Yeah, anytime that we can literally sit in an angle like this and have a conversation in a car that's capable of completely handling it is a pretty cool experience.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much, Bob. And we're going to send it back to you guys as we continue to enjoy Camp Jeep from here at the Auto Show. Back to you.
Now that looks cool, right?
I'm mostly impressed that he was able to keep a straight face when going down that decline, right?
Exactly.
All right, Simon, thank you. Now, Brian Godfrey from the Southeast Michigan Ford Dealers Association joins us now. So what Ford vehicles are you excited to see tonight?
Well, I'm most excited to see the new Mustang GTD Spirit of America, an 800 horsepower street legal Mustang. I think that's the most exciting vehicle anywhere at the show tonight. But I'll tell you, with the lineup that we have, I'm equally as excited to see an affordable pickup we have, the new 2025 Maverick. We're going to have them in our showroom within the next few days, but I got to see it for the first time tonight. It looks awesome.
Wow, so you may have answered my question already. It is a brand new year. This is 2025. So what are you most excited to see in the lineup and what people are going to see for the new year?
Yeah, so we've got a lot of excitement in 2025. I mean, first of all, for us, it continues to be about the power of choice. Whether our customers want gas, hybrid, or electric, we have something for everyone. But we have a lot of new products for 2025. The Maverick, an affordable pickup. The new Bronco Sport, small SUV with the heart of a Bronco. And we've got the new Expedition coming out, which is amazing for families, and we've got that here today to look at as well.
Wow, can't wait to see the whole lineup. Some exciting stuff coming our way.
Absolutely.
A lot of options, a little bit for everybody, right?
There absolutely is. We've got a large lineup from one end to the other to meet every family's need.
Well, thank you, Brian.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Brian.
the show.
Thank you as well.
Well, let's head on over to Keenan Smith, who's got a very special guest on the red carpet. Keenan.
You know, I'm amazed at all of the innovation here at the Auto Show, and Oakland University is preparing students to be right on the cutting edge of automotive technology. I'm lucky enough to be joined by Oakland University President Dr. Ora Hirsch-Peskovitz. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, as we were just mentioning, the kids are from Oakland University are going to be right on the forefront, and you guys will have a car here on display.
We do. We have amazing students, and they're here with the Electric Racing Association, and they are so innovative and entrepreneurial, and they are on the cutting edge of the future.
Without a doubt. We are super excited about it. And, you know, what have you been hearing from the kids about the opportunity to be here at the Auto Show?
Well, they are just excited about the whole show, but they're really excited about the future and about the innovation and about electric vehicles and about what's going to be coming down the pike. And so their vehicle is on the cutting edge.
And speaking of coming down the pike, what have you seen here that's jumped out at you?
Well, there's so many amazing things, but I have to tell you, I had an incredible experience a little bit earlier this evening. I went on the Jeep roller coaster experience.
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing. Absolutely. A little freaky.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, Oakland University students will be right on the cutting edge of the cars of the future. Dr. Peskovitz, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it. Mike and Carolyn, you're going to be driving a vehicle soon with Oakland University students right there, having brought it to the roads. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Keenan. A lot of kids are going, oh, you? Yes, thank you, Keenan. Great to hear about the next generation of young people getting prepared for automotive careers.
There's so many options, right? So many things to study. Up next, Glenda Lewis gets up close with the luxury vehicles of Lincoln. Stay with us. Our red carpet charity preview rolls on.
When you think Lincoln, you think luxury, like Lincoln, luxury. They both roll off the tongue quite the same, but I have the honor and pleasure of joining me, Diane Craig, the president of Lincoln. Diane, thank you so much.
Oh, Glenn, I'm so happy to be here, and I love what you said. Lincoln is luxury. We're a 100-year-old brand. It's a really special company. special brand, and we had a great year last year. Wow. It was our best retail sales in 17 years, so we've got some momentum. We're here at the show in front of our beautiful display, and just thrilled to be here.
Well, there were so many Navigators, I feel, out on the road, but this is the new one, and I heard you call it a spa on wheels.
Right.
Please tell me what's up.
Please, well, it's our flagship. We love it. We've got our signature grill here that is just gorgeous, right?
Wow.
And the inside cabin is this 48-inch panoramic display with this digital experience to bring to life. It's all about warm human hospitality, but that spa on wheels, personally crafted technology. Think about this. Who drove couldn't have a little peace and serenity. And you could do that in this vehicle, 5 or 10 minutes stationary, spa on wheels, where you have this orchestration of sights, sounds, smells, and just an opportunity to really relax. It's almost a bit of a mindfulness exercise. So we call it Rejuvenate. Wow. It's all part of our promise to deliver on the power of sanctuary, and this will be in showrooms in the spring. Wow. And we're super excited about it.
Elegance, beauty. Does it massage your neck and shoulders?
But it does. It sure does. It does.
Now we're talking spa.
Now we're talking.
But Miss Diane, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much. It's great to be here. Just a shout out to our Lincoln dealers and all our Ford and Lincoln employees for all they do for us.
Just to sit in one. We'll be right back.
Z-Bart is all about helping people keep their cars looking like they do on the showroom floor, and the person who knows all about that is the president and CEO of Z-Bart. We have Tom Wolf with us here tonight. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Alicia.
I have to say, I heard that Z-Bart is collaborating with a brand new sitcom on ABC, Tim Allen's show, Shifting Gears. Tell me about that.
It's we're collaborating with ABC. It's really cool to collaborate with Tim Allen, from the Detroit area, Michigan.
Right.
Z-Bart being with being a Michigan company for 65 years.
Yeah.
It's just awesome to pull all of that together.
Well, congratulations. That is
Thank
so
you.
exciting. Tell me a little bit about, the auto industry is always evolving, and how do you help your customers keep up with it?
Well, we evolve with the auto industry too, and it's kind of really cool because we make people feel good about their vehicles. We make their vehicles look good, and when their vehicles look good, people feel good. We got a lot of different products and services to help them do that.
What are some of the most popular services?
Our ceramic product is really a really big winner for a lot of people, so it protects the paint and keeps the car looking good for a long time.
Fantastic. And then the list goes on of what you provide.
Yeah, we've got a huge list from window films, paint films, our traditional rust proofing services, all kinds of stuff.
You have opportunities for franchisees as well?
Absolutely. We've got opportunities for franchisees as well. If you go to zbart.com, we've got a link there to take you there. And if you're at the auto show, we've got a booth here at the auto show. So if you want to talk to some people about owning a franchise, you can do that as well.
Thank you so much for coming out. And I know you brought some friends with you and family.
I did. It's great to have them here. My best friend Matthew, Brian, his girlfriend Kelsey, and my wonderful girlfriend Maureen.
You all look lovely. Have a wonderful time tonight, and congratulations for everything. We have more for you straight ahead, right here from the Red Carpet Charity Preview.
It's ladies' night. Yeah. You know we about to do it right. Yeah. It's ladies' night. Ain't no end in sight. We in the building, baby.
No doubt it takes an incredible team and effort to pull off the Detroit Auto Show. And joining us right now is the chair of the show, Carl Zimmerman, and the executive director of the Detroit Auto Dealers Association, Rod Albers. Thank you both for being with us. Amazing.
Thank you. Now, first of all, congratulations on a fantastic charity preview. Carl, what makes this night so important?
It's important for Detroit. It's important for all of us as Detroiters. This is the industry that we are all part of. It's coming together. It's a celebration. It's a celebration of cars. It's a celebration of the people that design all the cars, make them, sell them. I'm just so honored to be here.
And Rod, this is your last year after 30 years of doing an amazing job with this Detroit Auto Show. So how are you feeling tonight, looking at everything that you've accomplished over the years?
We've been through ebb and flows, and the economy, whatever it may be. But the thing is, we're grit, and we're a little bit like that Lions thing going on. But I'll tell you right now, it's a beautiful thing. We're celebrating our city. We're giving money to the kids, helping charities out, and the city coming together to really to have the love of the city and what we do. I can't be more proud. But at my 30 years, it's been an honor. This is my home for my family, and I'm just glad to be here tonight and moving forward to the next guy, which Sam's going to do a wonderful job.
Absolutely, and you couldn't have said it any better. I mean, Detroit really is all about grit, and it doesn't matter what the auto industry has been through, and we've all seen it here. You have come back stronger and better year after year after year.
You know, it's always that my dad said, you know, you get knocked down 7 times, get up 8. That last time up, you got victory, and you got to go through some hard times. But you know, we're that kind of city, and I've been around. I've lived different places, but there's nothing like Detroit. This is the Hollywood for cars, and we're proud to be the Motor City.
Nothing like the
It is
Motor
shining
City.
tonight as well. And you know, this is back in January. It's been a few years. What does that mean?
Go ahead, Carl.
Well, it's our natural spot. This is where we started over 100 years ago. This is what people have circled on their calendar. They expect to be here at the auto show, and you can tell by the buzz that's here, everybody wants to be here.
All right, Carl, Rod, thank you so much
Thanks
for
so
everything you do.
Thanks for being with us.
Mhm.
Now, what a night for the Motor City. So many automotive innovations.
You got that right. Fantastic fashion on the red carpet. I have certainly loved every minute of the charity preview. Let's take one last spin around the showroom floor. Glenda.
Don't mind me, I'm just humming. Right here in this beautiful Hummer. But what an incredible night for Southeast Michigan, but for right here in downtown Detroit to kick off this show. Partner, it's been fantastic out there, Simon.
Yes, it has, partner. Talk about a mix of grit and style. This green Bronco catching our eye. We've been enjoying it here, talking with Detroiters, talking with visitors. So much fun here at this year's show. And behind us, I have to show you this line. People waiting just to take a couple laps around the off-road track with that Bronco. Keenan, Alicia?
Oh man, the glitz and glam was in high gear tonight on the red carpet.
All right, and it still is. The colors, the fabrics, the textures, and of course just the style in general on full display.
You having fun? Yeah. Great
All right.
time. Mike and Carolyn, back to you.
Well, it has been fun watching. Alicia, you look beautiful. Keenan, you look beautiful as well.
So much to see, so much to do, and so much action here tonight. I think that's what really distinguishes this year's auto show.
Absolutely.
Now, we, of course, want to thank Ford Motor Company for being our gracious hosts and the entire team here at Channel 7.
You work so very hard. We want to thank everyone at home for watching us. Have a great night, everyone.
Hair and makeup services provided by Vision Spa Salon. Gowns provided by Unique Lady Bridal.